What does it mean to believe in one God? So the simple meaning is monotheism, that there's one God, not many other gods. But the deeper meaning is to believe in the oneness of God, that there is no other than God. God is complete totality, wholeness, oneness. Nothing exists aside from him. I once heard Christopher Hitchens explaining how he felt that ultimately humanity would become atheistic. And he said it like this: man used to believe in many gods. Then man progressed to believe in one God. And eventually, if you keep following that, man will graduate to believing in no gods. I heard that, and I disagree with it fundamentally, but I have to respect the logic. There's a certain elegant simplicity to that argument, that it's a logical progression. Many gods, one God, no gods. But here's where Christopher Hitchens' formulation is a little bit off, because he's not actually saying the whole sentence. It's not that man used to believe in many gods. That's half of the sentence. It's that man used to believe that many gods were responsible for many things. Many different phenomena, forces of nature, the sun and the rain and the wind and the crops. So many gods to account for many things. Then, eventually, monotheism becomes fashionable, and man believes in one God to account for many things. But then, what happens in the so-called modern age is that we realize that there are not many things. Matter and energy are one. There's just really one thing. So now we've got only one God, we've got only one thing, and the ultimate development will be to realize that it's not one God and one thing, it's one thing. That there's no difference between creation and creator, that nothing exists outside of God's absolute oneness, and that ultimately we will discover that the more closely we look at creation itself, the more we will discover oneness, the more we will find God, because that is all there is.